I'm Scotch.
I'm Sniff,
And we're Scotch and
ScotchNSniff. And I know what you're thinking. Didn't
are you
you guys?
thinking?
Oh, didn't we already do a Cadillac review on the Highland Park 30?
We did already do a Cadillac review on the Highland Park.
Yeah. So
So why would we have it here again?
because in the whiskey world, a lot of times you'll have an older release of something. Don't let me forget to stop clearing my throat in all of these videos. It's the most annoying thing that I do in my life.
I mean, you might think it's annoying, but
No, I literally have had friends text me and be like, hey, you need to stop clearing your throat because it's
Oh,
super
wow.
annoying. And so I need to remember and be conscious of that. So I don't know if we're going to leave this in here or not. We should probably cut it out.
put it down in the comments if there's anything
Yeah,
else.
let
that
us
we
know
do.
in the comments what else we do that's annoying because obviously I have the worst tick in the world and I want to clear my throat. Now I'm conscious.
Now I just cleared my throat.
Anyways, it's good because,
Coronavirus.
whoa.
Huh?
No, that escalated
Highland Park? I
quickly.
said Highland Park 30.
Anyways, here we are with the Highland Park 30, which we've done before. And a lot of people have talked about, especially with other brands. I don't want to name any brands to throw them out there, but basically over time, their flavor profiles have changed and maybe
Over
quite
batches.
drastically over batches, exactly, because it is a batch process making whiskey. Even single malt is a marriage of a bunch of casks that they have that they're putting together to make the 30 year or to make the whatever year, even 12 years. So let's do a comparo. I happen to have a box that I got in the mail.
What?
Yeah, I put it on the floor. It's right. Should I grab it?
Yeah.
Should it?
What? A box of what? Another box of the Highland Park 30 single malt Scotch whiskey.
Yeah, so let's open this box. We can do like an unboxing. We're definitely gonna do a comparo because I'm super curious how it's changed.
So when was this one?
That I know of. I may have purchased that from a person, but we'll just say that it is from about 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, okay. I don't see any.
So it's an older bottling. You can tell with the older bottlings what's going on by the ABV. So it's 45.7. There was a 48% one that was pretty popular with people. But I don't have that.
So this one's 45.2%.
Interesting. So let's see about.
Everybody loves a good unboxing.
Hopefully that wasn't too loud. There was a box there.
Made with pride on Orkney.
Yeah, it's a beautiful island.
It's a beautiful
There are
box.
barely any trees on the island. The box is a little ridiculous. Let's see what's inside of here. Oh, it's I see.
Ooh.
It's a box in a box.
It's a package in a box. It's in a box.
I'm so scared of what's gonna happen when I. Oh, yep. No, that's. Sorry. This is going really well. All right. All right.
More styrofoam.
Oh, there's more styrofoam. Oh, ooh.
Is it luxurious?
Look, it's a microfiber cloth to clean this
Ooh.
thing.
And the whole thing is microfibered, or at least some kind of.
Look, it doesn't. The foam doesn't stop. The foam. Oh, it's got a latch.
Oh wow! Look at that.
What's the front? Okay, there we go. Now we get the front. Oh, they label the bottles based on and this is how you can tell that it's definitely a marriage of a bunch of casks because the total number of bottles for this release is 2667. You couldn't get 2,667 bottles unless they were very tiny out of a cask. So you mean even giant sherry butts, like you're not getting that many. You're getting like 400 or 500 bottles.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, and there's a nice quote from the master whiskey maker.
Oh, there is. The influence of the cask. We're not going to read it all to you. We can post it online somewhere. You guys can just read it online. So does this unclip? This is very tight. Toit like a tiger.
Toit like a toiga.
This is kind of pimp.
It's really well made. Like,
This is
these are-
over the top.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's even got a alignment knob.
It's definitely.
This is so crazy. All right. So let's put this box to the side.
That is some packaging.
It really is a knob for alignment. Why are there?
Is this milled
It's
aluminum?
got 6 screws. No, it's not milled aluminum. It feels.
It's just.
I don't want to say what it feels like because it'll cheapen some other stuff. It actually feels really nice. So this is crazy what you get in this box. This is nuts. Oh, and it locks? That's why it was tight to open because this latch locks. It actually has a detent.
Huh.
Wow.
That's pretty.
Okay.
All right.
This is nuts.
Let's get to the good stuff.
Cleared my throat again, mother. All right. So, yeah, let's crack it open. So, yeah.
Right off the bat, you can see, the packaging is different. The bottle is etched. This is what feels like an aluminum little.
It's definitely part of their new bottling design style where they put the stuff. Is this?
It's like
Oh, it is. That
tin or...
that definitely feels like aluminum. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's stamped aluminum.
That's a nice
this is sick.
badge.
This
Yeah.
is crazy. All right, so let's pour a little bit of that, and then I'll pour a little bit of this in this one. Oh, that's interesting, though. Oh, it is. It is. So on all the new Highland Park,
in a cork?
so the new Highland Park bottles have a small threading on all of the bottles and all of the corks. So when you put the cork in, you can actually turn it, and it locks it into place. So if you don't know about that, I know some people have actually broken corks because they think you can just pop them open now. But all the new Highland Park bottles, the new Viking Honor, anything that has like the cool designs on the glass, like all of these have twist
That's
corks.
really interesting.
Was that
Do you
alcohol
see
smoke?
that?
Was it alcohol smoke?
No,
I've
I'm
never-
thinking it would probably be like just pressure from humidity change.
I just put it back in though.
No, I know, but did you pull it out all the way?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
That was weird.
Smoke out of the bottle? That was super weird. All right.
That was
let's do
weird.
this. That was super weird. Just a little bit again. What?
I think it is. It's from pressure. So like when you
That small amount of air is getting pressurized to the point that the carbon dioxide is actually
so when
creating,
you go like this.
right, and then you can create a little bit of, because you're pressurizing the carbon dioxide. Correct.
But I mean, that's the same thing. So yeah, that's the only thing that I can.
Oh,
think
you
of.
can hear it bubbling. Yeah,
Huh.
no, it pressurized the. Wow, that's
That's
a
tight.
tight. That's a tight cork, huh?
Oh,
Oh, you could.
Oh.
Oh, you could hear it in here. Ooh, our video guy just told us he could hear the sound of. No, let's not hold it up like to the microphone. They could hear it. We're good. We'll just
that's very cool.
turn it up in the in post.
Man,
All right,
it is
so
a beautiful golden color.
So I fell in love with that trying it at an event in New York. Fell in love with the Highland Park. Ended up buying a bottle. The bottle's getting low. Wanted to celebrate a friend's birthday because he just turned 30. Happy birthday, Sergil.
Happy birthday, Sergil.
This is going to be embodied in a video forever. So he turned 30, so I thought it'd be cool if he could get back to America because it's stationed overseas to actually share some of his 30 with him. But I did text him this morning. He said it was cool to open the bottle. I was like, hey, he didn't even know about it, so I told him about it. And then I was like, hey, is it cool if we open the bottle? Because I wanted to open it with you, but
Because who wants a already open bottle?
it's like, hey,
I
it's
do.
your birthday.
I do. I'll take
Also,
an open
I
bottle as a
already
gift.
opened this. I wasn't
Yeah.
going to give him the whole bottle. I just wanted to share, like, you know,
Oh.
you have whiskey to share with people.
To share with people.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so what do you know? Is it, oh.
I mean, it almost has a kind of like a flavor profile of cognac. I get like dried orange peel on the nose. Actually, a lot of cognac. I just had some cognac last night. Delamain. It's some of my
You
favorite.
had cognac after all that other
Yeah, that's
Dang.
like that was my nightcap. Because I was just tasting
nightcap
all
after
the
six
other.
other.
Yeah, I was just tasting those though, and the 4 I drank. But yeah, it's very candied orange peel, dried orange peel.
I hate that you said orange peel because this one is strong on that right off the bat.
Huh.
And I mean, like I love that bottle, but I can already see like this is going to be a good time. If I base it on the nose alone,
Yeah,
the sherry influence is just.
it smells delicious. There's like a nice, subtle, kind of wood-soaked, wood-soaked oak. I know that seems very obvious since it's been sitting in a cask for
I'm not
however
getting
long.
oak
but-
in this one at all. I'm getting
No?
like a little bit of citrus, like kind of strong, and then just a touch of caramel, but all with that orange note.
Yeah, I get a
Oh,
very
it's so
light
good.
caramel. Something that's like in the blonde region, not going to anything dark.
Definitely gonna try this.
For how much character is in the nose, it is such a light whiskey on the palate.
Ooh. Okay, so I know that I like the old one because of the sherry influence. I like this one for a completely different reason, and I know when we switch, I'll let you experience it, and then we can talk about it. Because, dang, oh man, I'm gonna need some water between the palate. All right. Dang. Oh, man. I kind of missed that one already now, and it's really weird because I know what I like in that. I know it won't be in this one. It's funny going from that to because that one smells so much lighter and so much more citrusy. that I immediately get like dark fruit. I'm still getting orange rind, but I'm getting like heavy dark fruit right off the bat.
So exactly what you just said. Here I'm getting a lot lighter on the orange flavor, more of a light orange marmalade, and there's no, I guess there's no depth. There's no I got kind of like more of a syrupy caramel, more of a raisins, more toffee flavor, toffee like notes in the nose. Here it's just it's light. It's a little bit more floral, which I kind of like, but more like orange blossoms, not candied orange peel.
Dang, this one. So the old one I'm getting is much more, in terms of like the body, it's much more rich, but completely different. It's not that that one's not rich. It had good viscosity, but not on this level. And it just might just be cask age type. There's 1,000 reasons why it could be that way. But this one just, I think it's because of the dark fruit flavors and the more like sherried influence. I think it feels like it has more body to it. Man, I'd really have to sit down and side by side them for a while. But what do you think of that one, the new one?
So funny, I get a little bit more heat on it, even though it's lower ABV. I get a lot of the lighter notes, like it's a little bit more, I guess, more acidic.
Okay.
It's more of the lighter tangerine, like orange zest. Not necessarily. It's missing the things that this older 30 has, like the more of the caramel, deep, rich flavors.
But do you get more of the peat?
I do.
Like
on the end, for sure.
So I get a ton more Highland Park peat in that,
Yeah.
and actually I like that.
I mean,
like,
saying a ton more, like,
right,
it's
for
still
something that's
Highland
like
Park peat.
7 ppm, we're not talking like a ton of peat.
Yeah, it's still very light, but like,
But their
100%.
floral, like heathery peat, it does not shine through at all on the 30, and it never has. And for it to shine through here, I think it makes it fall more in line with the character of the distillery, especially if you like the 12, if you like the 18. Before going from 12 to 18 to this 30, it didn't feel like I was going to the same distillery. It felt like, and I know these are all in the same family, but it felt like I was going from Highland Park to Highland Park to Macallan.
Right.
Like it was much more sherried, much more dark fruit, much more like dark ripeness. And this almost feels like that progression and that like maturation. Like it's the grown up version of what the 18 wishes it could be. It's definitely the grown up version of what the 12 wishes it could be. The 12 couldn't dream of being this. Right?
I would say that that's a really good segue. This is an adult 12, like, because the 12 has a greater presence of that peat, of a younger version of peat. The peat here is so like well balanced with the rest of the whiskey. It's really good. It's different.
It's just different. Absolutely.
Tasting this one first, and I've never been a huge fan of the Highland Park 30. Not a huge fan as much as he. Like, it's good. The Highland Park 30 is a great whiskey, but it's just kind of been like, if I want something that's gobsmacked with molasses or like fruity flavors, or I'll reach for something else. But having tasted this new Highland Park 30, I agree with what you said. It's more in line with the
distillery
house
profile.
flavor. Yeah. And this one is the outlier. I think
which is
calling
weird.
this
No,
Macallan
I mean, it's definitely
is
what
a good.
but it's what got my attention to the Highland Park 30 in the first place.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like I got to try the Highland Park 40 at the distillery, and it's like this evolved, which it's mind blowing. It's so good, but again, it doesn't. There's none of that Highland Park peat that shines through,
Right.
and to have that here, like
It is nice.
it's super nice.
It seems as though it's more in line with what the distillery probably wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, because this, it's difficult because when I think of luxury, I do think of dark fruits. I think of the stewed fruits.
When I think of luxury, I think of this.
Yeah, that's what I definitely do.
100%.
But when I think of just like a grown-up Highland Park, like in terms of price, so let's just say right around $800, right around $900. Which one would I go for? This is one of those. It's not because one's better or worse than the other. This
you
is one
want
of
to
those.
do a 3, 2, 1, and then we point at the bottle, which we would go for $800 or $900.
No, because to me it's a mood thing. It's not because I know where you're gonna.
For people who don't have the ability or the access to get both of these bottles, so it wouldn't be a mood thing. It would just be like, well, I have a Highland Park 30.
No,
Which one am I going
it's
to
a
go
mood
with
thing.
tonight?
It's a mood thing. If you want more of Highland Park 12, like Highland Park 12 on crack, just amped up, turned up to volume 15, like absolutely go with this. You're gonna get more of the peat, but you're also gonna get all those other flavors we were talking about. Like if you love tangerines, you're getting there. you're getting there hands down.
It's amazing how light it is for a 30-year-old.
Yeah, it's actually incredible, but it depends on the type of oak they use, which cast they picked. And they're doing different releases based on like, I think it's spring, fall, something like that. So with the different releases, you're gonna get different batches that are gonna taste different ways, which will be interesting. And then, of course, if you're looking for more of almost a Macallan type sherry, much more European oak influence, you're definitely gonna go this route. But as opposed to what I'm feeling with Macallan, where I feel like they went too far American oak, even with the 18, this actually tastes like they still had a ton of European influence. This was tons of European influence, and this was like, this is still good European influence. Like they were looking for balance and not to save some money.
Nose them together, and you would think that Macallan would be in the right glass.
When you nose them
you would not confuse these if you just jostled the glasses around. Oh, which one do I have?
because this one smells like dark, rich sherry, and this one smells like Highland Park.
But I think that as far as if
Geez, when you put them side by side, it's wild.
it's insane. They're two completely different styles. This is definitely in line with the Highland Park style, and this is more rogue. And the sherry fruits are insane.
Ooh,
It's so rich.
that's so good.
But
They're both good.
I agree with you.
Just different reasons.
It is a mood thing. If I was in the mood for a slightly peated whiskey that had like, no fire or intensity, and I just wanted to mellow out, this is no joke. Like that is the best of, because I haven't tried the 40, but that is the best of the Highland Park range that I've tried. Yeah,
No, that's legit.
that's surprising.
So again, like that's why we're here. We're here to save you guys some money. So if you were really wondering, like, oh my gosh, how is this different from the older bottlings? This is it. Like,
Yeah, if you like a sweeter, more rich,
I hate to say it, if you just like more old school Macallan,
yeah,
and if you like more new school in line with the current lineup, Highland Park. That's really it.
100%.
So, all right, that's gonna be it for this video because that is wild. So we're gonna save you guys some money. Obviously, if you're in the market to buy something like this, which is still, this is like a Cadillac review, but if you're in the market to buy either of these products, this gives you a better idea of what it is you're really looking for. So you're not gonna be confused like, oh my gosh, well, should I get an older one or should I get a newer one? Like, here you go. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Which is appropriate because Christmas is around the corner, but who knows when this video is going up?
Who knows when
this video is going up in 2021. We already know that. So,
from the future.
like, comment, subscribe. You guys already know what to do. So if you like these videos, as always, like, if you want to subscribe because you think we're funny, subscribe.
If you want to give us a recommendation of a bottle that you're looking for to test up against, we'll try and find it and do the same thing.
We buy these bottles on our own, so like if you do want us to do some bottle tests, I mean, just throw down whatever you want in the comments and we'll do our best to accommodate you, or we'll see how that goes.
Dance!
See what you guys put down. So yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, that's it. That's the whole video. Good job.
Oh,
Good
double
job.
deuces.
We did. Were we double deucing? Are we still doing this?
We always double deuce.
Because this is 2020's thing. Like,
You can't just deuce once.
you double deuce in COVID.
You double deuce in COVID.
There's not enough toilet paper in COVID to double deuce.
That's why there's not enough toilet paper, because everybody's been double deucing.
This is wild, like how many things are gonna change. Like COVID's gonna change so much.
Online comments.
But not our videos.
Not our videos. Still the same. Coming at you. Double deucing.
Gross. I'm still gross over double deuce. I don't know.